Hey guys, just let me show you something cool that I made here using the asterisk add-on and also using the Shandongo module. So I bought a Huawei Shandongo, one that has a custom firmware, and I connected to my mini PC, which is running this Hey OS Home Assistant OS here with everything, including asterisk. And um, so I want to show you something cool that I built. So here's why. My father doesn't have a smartphone, so I cannot install the Home Assistant app on his phone. He has a very simple phone, a feature phone actually, but it's not even a feature phone. It's like the old phones. He doesn't want to have an Android or something. And so that I well still I he needed to have a way to quickly open the gate because our home is a farm and we need to be able to open the gate remotely. That's very crucial in our home. And for example, the alternative would be he to call me so I could open for him. But I think I figured out a better way. Um, so what I wanted a way that my father could call my Home Assistant. Like he could call asterisk, and I would receive the call in asterisk using Shandongo. So that's it. I bought the dongle, the modem. I bought a SIM card, which fortunately here in Brazil don't charge us for receiving calls, which means this is totally free for me. I won't get charged at all unless I decide to I don't know place calls from the Home Assistant to somewhere else, like to me, for example, to warn me when something happens, like an alarm or something. But anyway, let me show you it's working first. So I'm gonna take my phone here. I'm not gonna share my phone screen because I don't want to expose my number, but I'm calling here my home using the number in the SIM card.
Olá,
So
Felipe.
first of all, this is in Portuguese,
Digite a sua senha.
but what it says is, "Hey Felipe." So it detected my number and I blocked other numbers, and it's asking for my password because
Senha
my father's
inválida.
smartphone,
Digite a sua senha.
my father's not smartphone, right? So my father's phone doesn't have a screen protector, right? So let me type in my password.
Digite 1 para abrir o portãozinho.
Nice.
2
So
para portão da
what's
água.
happening here? It's the
3 para
menu.
portão da rua.
It's
Ou
telling me I
4
can
para a luz
press
da
one
estrada.
to open gate B, or I can press two to open gate C, and so on. So for now, I have four options. And for example, I'm gonna go here in my portal.
Uma
So
opção
for example,
digitada.
if I press 3,
Digite 1
this gate
para
here
abrir
will
o
be open.
portãozinho.
If I remember well,
2
at least.
para portão da água.
Yeah, that's right. I just press it.
Abrindo ou fechando o portão da rua.
Right, says to me that it's opening,
Digite 1
and
para
then it
abrir o
returns to the menu again.
portãozinho.
And I can press again
2
so that
para
it will close. Actually, it's
abrindo
gonna
ou
stop
fechando
in
o
the middle,
portão
right?
da
Because
rua.
it didn't finish
Digite 1
closing
para
yet.
abrir o
Let me press
portãozinho.
again.
Abrindo ou fechando o portão
Nice,
da
that's
rua.
it. So that my father can
Digite 1
control the
para abrir
home,
o
or even
portãozinho.
me, in case, for
2
example,
para
I lack
portão da
internet in
água.
my mobile.
3 para portão da rua.
Um,
Ou 4 para a luz da estrada.
so even if I lose mobile connection, I'll be able to open at least my gates and get into home. And let me show you how I do. Uh, okay, so this is my config folder. So under asterisk, um, there will be a dongle.conf file, this one. So you may need to change some things here. So you change if you want, or if you don't want, you don't change. But anyway, for example, I think I commented out these lines, and I filled this field here, and I also changed this context here. So this is the context in asterisk, which the call will be transferred to. So then I created an extension here, extensions.conf, and this extension does basically everything. So here I begin, here I check all the possible contacts, the numbers which I allow to enter in my menu. Otherwise I hang up. So then I do the presentation, ask for the password, check if the password is correct. Otherwise I check it again or so. Then I present the menu, and here are the options for each menu entry. Or in this case, invalid option or no option was typed. So how I made this call Home Assistant was like this. I'm making asterisk call a script, a shell script, which I wrote and I put in the config folder. So basically this shell script, it passes 3 arguments. The first is the domain of the service, the second is the name of the service, and the third is the entity ID of the service to trigger. But this is customized. This is just to fit my needs here, but you can do whatever you want. So this was how I created the service, the shell script, I mean. So I'm using bash.io here so that I don't need to write the authentication token, because it will be running from inside the asterisk add-on, so it will be there already. And what I do here is to basically call the Home Assistant API to calling those services. And of course, when you create the script, you have to give it permission with chmod plus x. And that's it. I thought it was cool and I wanted to share with you. And I think we can do a lot more using asterisk. Previously, I was using Twilio. Twilio is like a cloud-based number, but it's not free. It's not free for receiving calls, at least. So it would not work well for me. And I'm quite happy with this solution because it was very easy to automate. I can share this snippet with you guys if you want. But that's it. By the way, this version of the add-on wasn't released yet, but it's gonna be released soon, I think, because I think we ironed out all the concerns we had about it. So that's it. Have a nice day.